Now then, welcome back to Season 3 of A Druid's Tale. Here I am in the Magic Farm 3 mod pack. Recently did a little mini-series where I built this place behind me, the Nemsun villas and the greenhouse. I do have a little bit of a head start on the Magic Farm 3 mod pack, but I've had a little reset of the difficulty level. So the Apocalypse mod, I was wondering whether to keep it in or not, but now I think we should run with it and see what the Apocalypse mod can do to us and make this playthrough more interesting. But I've reset it. I deleted the data file and reset it. Pretty much everything you can see here has been built in a survival mode. And I've just recently added this wall all the way around the area. You can see it on the mini-map here, which is slightly restarted as well. I don't think I travelled that far out. But I've got a large area all the way around here, and this large house here, and I've managed to light it mostly up. So I've got a good start, a good advantage. Along the way, I have been using creative mode to try and link in Mistcraft worlds in this Mistcraft tower over here. Trying to link things in to try and bring back some of the old world saves into the Magic Farm 3 mod pack. And compatibility issues and all that kind of stuff has meant that I've not been able to do any of that. Technical problems. But I've basically thrown away everything that I cheated in, creative mode wise. There may be a few bits and pieces around that's still knocking about that's from creative mode. There's also few bits and pieces that are knocking around in various chests that we got from completing quests when Magic Farm 3 was first out in like its beta alpha stages. There was a HQM, hardcore questing mode, and we got some bits and pieces. I can't lay my hands on anything to show you. Oh, there we go. Invar shurikens, 64 Invar shurikens, and maybe a steadfast drone or something. Things that I wouldn't be able to make myself that are lurking around because we had a HQM rewards and HQM reward bags and things like that in the early stages of building this place. I got these little automation systems set up around the place as well, which were creating materials for me. The bulk of what we've done so far was all about building this place, this scene, this location for what will be A Druid's Tale Season 3. I've done a lot of work in here, still plenty more to do, but I've done a lot of work in here testing out agricraft and building a massive greenhouse for agricraft, crops and growing crops. And in the pre-season little warm-up mini-series, we did do a lot of crop mutating and crop growing and things like that to get crops to decent levels. And that is all still here. So that's kind of a head start for us in this survival of the apocalypse. Now, the Apocalypse mod was up to about difficulty 14 when I'd finished building this place. And it wasn't really that difficult. And I don't think Jaded Cat has set the difficulty on the Apocalypse mod to be too severe. I've had a good look at the mod, and I've had a good look at the configs and things like that to have a look to see how Jaded Cat has it set up. And, hey, how you doing? And while it is more difficult because of the Apocalypse mod, it isn't going to prove impossible. So I've left the Apocalypse mod in the pack. One other thing that I've added to the mod pack is Schematica. Schematica, I've got no schematics on file at the minute, but Schematica is very useful for adding buildings in. And I wanted to bring in some older builds that I've done previously and add them into this world. And this world, this mod pack, everything that I'm doing in A Druid's Tale is going to be very much building along with a sort of a storyline. It's kind of a story mode. I was thinking about doing some sort of role-playing through it, which you'll see elements of during the course of the Season 3. There were elements of it in Season 1 and 2 as well, but not so much. There was a lot of multiplayer stuff going on as well, and this is a single-player world where I might invite some friends, some fellow YouTubers, to pop on every now and again and do some work with me, do some things with me. I've set up all of these Mistcraft books, these different Mistcraft ages, and they were intending to be links to other maps that I've previously played on, world saves that I've previously played on and built a Druid's Tale from, but nothing seems to be working. It was a credible idea, but the idea just didn't work through. It didn't work out. So I'm kind of stuck now with just this world, and if I ever want to do anything with the old worlds, I'll have to load up the old mod pack in a different instance and, well, figure ways out to be there through a Druid's Tale itself. I've got a decent setup, and I'm ready to get on with a Druid's Tale proper. The main storyline, you're about to find out the reasons why a druid such as Nemsun is all the way over here after 2 seasons of being elsewhere. Trouble strikes once again. The problems that he's faced before come back to haunt him, and now the apocalypse is upon the world, and he must survive and thrive. Now, in here, this is the little room that I've set aside for putting the Druid's Tale book there, as you can see, currently blank, but we're about to change that and get on with episode 1 of A Druid's Tale. Thank you for watching this little prelude. Hope that's brought you up to date with where we are, what we're doing, and the season is about to begin. A Druid's Tale will begin properly in the very next episode. If you're new to the channel, I urge you to check out one of these playlists. On the left, Season 1 of A Druid's Tale, set in the Age of Adventure, 1.72 modded Minecraft. Had a lot of changes, had a lot of fun. Minecraft Comes Alive was pretty awesome back then, and gave me the whole storyline of making a family and then losing the family. For Season 2, I was searching for the family. Wife and children missing. Yes. The Age of Adventure 2.0, set in 1.710 modded Minecraft. Click the link on the right hand side for a playlist of that season. Or alternatively, watch it all through back to back. Catch up with where the story's at, and I'll explain how we take it from the end of Season 2 into the beginning of Season 3 at the start of the very next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.